Hi there, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. If someone can let me know if you can hear me, that would be great. Hi, Sandy. Can you hear me? Someone let me know, please. Hi there. Please let me know if you can hear me. Probably a little technical difficulties as per usual. Great, you can hear me. Now I can calm down. That's not gone sideways on me for once. Topic today is about built-in aquarium. Lots of pros and cons to them. I'll let everyone do their hellos. Make sure if you subscribe to somebody that you watch one of their videos and give them a thumbs up and let them know that you're by. We have a couple great people helping out here, that being Jeff and Allison. They're my mods. They'll be glad to put your channels up. So make sure you share your information back and forth. And if you have anything coming up, please let us know. If it's Skippy, I don't know much about that. Sorry about that, Tara. How's it for everyone else? Jeff, Magnus, is it Skippy at your end? It looks a little bit on mine, like there's a little bit of a delay. Yeah, it, I don't know what's going on. There's a bit of a delay. It kind of looks like one of those old Asian fighting movies. So if I can fix that, I'll do my best. If not, I apologize. Everything's a bit twitchy. That's pretty much normal with me. Could be my just my camera. Anyways, let's get into a bit of the pros and cons with regards to built-ins. As you can see, you don't really need me in this camera. I'm just gonna switch it around here because I'm sure you'd much rather see the tank. How's that? Is that a little better? Or is it still twitchy? Anyways, the real pros with having a built-in is you can hide everything. You can hide your filter, you can hide your lights. There's no wiring to be seen. It's just, you know what? It's much better. It's higher up, as in, heck, you can even put a drink on there. It's much better view than a normal tank because a tank usually doesn't sit that high. And, you know, if you're enjoying your tank that much more, you're going to be able to observe your fish a lot better. Hi, Weed. Sorry, my sister Laura from Kingston. Got my daughter here from Edmonton. Hi, Carling / Kid or Austin Stanley. Family's really important to me, and I'm really happy that I've got the support of the family. I've got one great family. Hi, Glitch. Really nice to see you again. Hey, big time. Hope you're feeling better soon. Can anyone guess how many types or species of cypridids are in this aquarium? I'll be impressed if you do. I'll even give you a closer view. Jeff, is that a guess, or are you telling me the species that are in here? Well, if you can call them out. So you've got cherry barbs. That's one. You can see the checker barbs. That's two. Tiger barbs. That's three. Rosy barbs are four. Anyone else see another cypridid in there? Anyone catch it? Right there. A little red Gara. Hey, Jeff. You got it. Go, Leafs, go. Sorry for the glare. That's not off my head. Probably should have picked a better time. The sun's just coming in this room, even though it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Hopefully that's a little bit better now. Well, let's go back to the pros on this. Again, it's a really nice view of your aquarium. You're going to see it much better. It's built right into the wall. You get a little bit of a view from further back. You see it's built right into the bar. Don't mind that fish tank sitting on the bar. It's a temporary thing. And my wife just found out that I picked up another tank. It went really well. She's a great sport. She puts up with me. A friend of mine and I built the bar almost 30 years ago. Take the Leafs jersey down so you don't need to see that. I know it won't help with the glare, but you won't see the jersey in the aquarium anymore. So, anyone got anything coming up in the near future on what they're doing? Yeah, those mugs are great. Those are from koi keepers in England who sent them over to me. Great guys. That being Siebers, Ads, Budget Pond Keeping. That's Leon, Merrick's. All great people. I was very kind of them to send me mugs. So I'm just going to switch you over to the handheld, and we're going to go over some cons. All right, this is going to be a bit bumpy. I'll apologize now. I said there's definite pros, and you got it. Maintenance is definitely one of them there, Jeff. Getting into it is tricky, being most of them are behind walls, and this is no exception. Yeah, I do keep lots of vegetables back there. I can't go too far back here, otherwise I'll lose a signal. But you can see all the wiring back there. It's a nightmare, and it's such a low ceiling that, yeah, I bang my head on it all the time. Hi, Lisa. Just at the right time, just to see a few plants here. There's some peppers, some carrots in there. Yeah, I grow up carrots in the winter. I plant some lettuce. Got some beets going and some radishes. That's all from tank water. and of course some potatoes, and I guess the ferns growing as well. But let's get back to the cons. So maintenance is a nightmare. There's not much room to work in here. The ventilation is terrible, as in you should keep a fan going, but it keeps if there is any fishy smell, to this small room. And if you're to heat your aquarium, it would be beneficial to heat generally with a external heater. That'll work great. Otherwise, most people don't have a lot of plugs back there, so it's a definitely a con uh, as far as that goes. I'm just going to hook you back up to the main tripod here. That my wife just got me a new one because I broke the last one, believe it or not. Hey, Red Laser, how are things in Hamilton today? Good to see you. Shocking that I broke something, or shocking that my wife looked after it? Thanks, Kate. Really appreciate it. So I was trying to go with a flooded creek riverbed system here. What's everyone think? Does it look realistic? Thanks, Jeff. Hey, Vince. Everyone say hello to Vince from Twisted Koi. Hey, hey, Gary. Another great guy from England, Creative Crambo. He can build just about anything. Go check him out. Plus, he's got some really cool koi ponds, but he can build anything. So make sure you check him out. Great guy. Same with Vince. Make sure you guys are sharing your information back and forth. I would really appreciate it. There's some really great people here. We've got Lisa from Growing on Vancouver. Great channel about growing plants indoors and out, and setting up some pretty cool gardens, along with her great dog. If I haven't mentioned and thank my two great mods, uh, Allison and Jeff, they're great channels too. And I have a friend here, being Kate Poolhoff from A and B Aquatics, and she's got a great koi business in New Jersey. Make sure you go check her out on Instagram, and you check them out on Facebook and Instagram, and go visit them and pick up some great shabumpkins and some great koi. Yeah, Kate, you need to make a business channel. It's about time. Hey, Sandust, welcome. I don't think we've met, so hi, I'm Chris. Glad you could pop in. Yeah, I love Barb's Saints Dust. You'll see a lot more when I go to the other room. Did I get the name of the business wrong? If I did, my mind's just a bit fried today. I apologize, Kate. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know where the A and B came from, but I apologize. Maybe we'll go to the other room where it's not quite as glary and you be a little bit better views or a view. Anyways, I was hoping you would get a better look into this aquarium, but I think just the time of day wasn't the best to do that. We'll just go over the quickly again over the pros and cons. One, I think they look a lot better. They're way more engaging, I think, for aquariums to be built in a wall. There's something about built-ins that just, are the best. And if Gil could have made it from GV Aquariums Australia, he's got a great built-in, but he has the same problems I do. That being maintenance. They're just, like I said, a bit of a nightmare, especially trying to catch fish in or out. And you really need a spotter to help you see where the fish are, or even for planting purposes. Again, you need a spotter. Someone on the other side to tell you, yeah, put it here or don't put it there. It's kind of like when you and your wife are moving furniture around in the living room, where she tells you to move it 4 or 5 times, and then you go back to the original. Pretty much the same with planting in an aquarium, especially on a built-in. For all the negatives or cons, I wouldn't give up my oldest tank here, that being over 30 years. I'm not sure I'd do another built-in, but I do love this one. It's got a lot of character. Unfortunately, it's only good for a 55-gallon. Well, let's go take a look through the main fish room. Especially we've got a couple of new people that have never seen it. Oh, hopefully you're not too dizzy. That's my main barb tank. Again, that's just my Odessas and a really barb tank with some corridors in there, of course. This probably is one of my favorite tanks by far, but it's going to get changed. A little bit closer look if I can. Those fish are just grease lightning in there. Take your movie around. Oh, as I catch my, sorry about that, it popped off. This is my breeders of Odessas, rosy barbs. Back here, I've got some more Aurelius barbs with some White Cloud Mountain minnows and some zebra Daniels. Let me shrink this up a bit. That's a little bit better. Put you back on the tripod. That way I won't drop the phone again. Or hopefully I won't. These are some of my baby shabunkins. They're getting actually pretty big. I'm really surprised on the growth rate over the last few months. These guys here are the ones that I thought were the best for this year's crop. They're really growing now that they're really getting fed. Up the filtration quite a lot, and they're really growing. Again, I'm really happy with these guys. These guys are some of my top quality ones as well. And of course, most people recognize these ones. Yeah, I know most of you have seen these already, but they're constantly changing, and I'm constantly adding different looks to the tanks and to the fish, being different foods. Hey, Mad Cat, so nice to see you. Great guy. Anyone hasn't checked out Mad Cat's channel, fantastic artist. And if you like Corey's, he's your guy. Yeah, those are your fish, are they, Jeff? Thanks, Magnus. I really appreciate that. Been working on those shabunkins for a lot of years, and now I hope to be working on these barbs. Uh, so they're a little bit better, though I got some pretty good stock going. If anyone hasn't checked Michael at Fish EZ, I was hoping he'd pop in. Great guy, great channel, master breeder, and that's again Michael at Fish, capital EZ at the end. Great channel, great breeder, really knowledgeable. I think Red Laser can attest to that pretty quickly, as he's one of the other guys that follows him, as is Sandy, who's another great person. Let me just grab my laptop. You're quite welcome, Sandy. Does anyone have any questions? You're right, Jeff. Sandy is awesome. You're definitely right there, Red Laser. Michael's great at breeding fish, just about every type, from discus to angels to barbs, uh, plecos, you name it. Hey, Vertigo, long time. Uh, how do you prevent inbred? There's going to be so much inbreeding anyways when you're dealing with fish. It's just a fact of nature. Um, yes, Edric, it's just the way it is. I try to pick who the parents I want, and sometimes certain looks are going to be with their brothers or sisters, or at least cousins. So I try to eliminate it as best I can, but it's really difficult. Uh, do they eat the same food as the barbs? Actually, I'll mix some shabumkin food in with the barbs simply because they're all cyprinids and they're both omnivores. Uh, they really like a lot of combination of uh, vegetable and meat. Both really like a brine shrimp or anything fish based. I try not to feed them anything with chicken meal, which is basically modified chicken feathers. Do I get from different dealers? All these fish are my shabumkins. I've bred myself over the last 7 to 10 years. I bought a couple here and there, and they weren't anything special, but I saw certain qualities that I liked in the shabumkins, so I just kept breeding them until I got the ones that I wanted. So those are all pretty much moved out, as in the originals are all moved out. Hey, Salient, how's it going, eh? Welcome. What do you have in your tanks there, Salient? Now I know my fry aren't overly huge for my shabumkins because I just don't have the room to grow them fast, and I don't have the koi great quality koi food that they can get in England. Right, Vince? Uh, Gary, will I take any of these to my main pond? No. They'll all go to smaller ponds. Main ponds reserved for just koi. At least that is right now. Hey, that's really cool, Salient. I like someone who keeps a bunch of different species. It'd be interesting to see what you got, Salient. Hey, Michael. Good to see you from PA Fish and Tanks. Michael's got some great tanks, and he's got some fish that are sitting over some new fry right now. What's going on in Edmonton right now, kid? How is it? Is everyone able to see those fry okay from this year's Bumpkins? Hey, -5. That's pretty good for Edmonton. Cedric, am I looking at getting any new fish? I actually picked up some new fish the other day. But we're going to go to a different tank altogether once things get moved around a bit. They're pretty young yet. This tank's getting moved once this room gets changed around, and all the Aurelius barbs will go together in a big tank. I'm really liking those barbs. Though I'm sad to say I lost one last night, and I'm really not sure what happened. There must be something sharp in the tank, and one of the fish must have really rammed the other one because it looked like almost a bird hole, like you'd see on a koi from a blue heron, a great big hole through its side, and it I don't know what it was. It wasn't a sore to speak of, and you know I don't know. It wasn't an illness, that's for sure. It was definitely an injury. I tried to salt it and see what I could do, and I removed it from the tank, but it just didn't make it. And I didn't want to take the chance of a disease coming from it. So unfortunately, I had to separate it, but I lost a release barb, and those barbs are really hard to come by. Any filament barb is really hard to come by, especially here. A dojo loach for your pond. That's gonna be cool. I don't know that one would survive very long here, but I don't know how I'd get a dojo loach out. But they'd be great for cleaning up your snails. Don't you just love those colors on the Odessas? They're just magnificent. I'm sorry to brag, but I'm kind of proud of them. Like the coloring on those is just. Sorry for the glare in there. Got too many lights on, unfortunately, but that time of day. So this Friday, I'm going to be doing a bit of a review on hang on the back filters. I'm going to be talking about some filters such as Seacham, Aqueous, Marineland, and Aquaclear, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on them all and which one I think is the best. And I put them all for 90-gallon aquarium rated, so they're all for good size aquariums. I hope you'll check it out. It's this Friday, and it'll be out in the morning. What's everyone else got going on? Terry, you got any new plants going on, or that was really cool that you were able to save those fry. I'm really impressed. Did everyone catch Tara's video on those fry. I can't believe she saved them. They look like they were goners, being their premature uh, live bears born on their toast. But oh no, Tara saved them. I know you got some of her blue star handlers there, Jeff. They're pretty nice. Yeah, I'd like to see more of your ghost shrimplets there, Jeff. You're trying to get some L200s? They're pretty nice there, Allison. Oh, did I mention I went and saw some Congo tetras at a big aquarium outlet. They're really nice, but when I saw the price, it scared the heck out of me. They were $17 each for a Congo tetra. Hey, Mitch, how's it going? Everyone say hello to Mitch from Scruffy City Aquatics. Mitch is one of those really nice guys, relatively new to this. Really, really nice channel. Real good guy. Just one of those guys that you feel comfortable with. So if you haven't already, check out Scruffy City Aquatics. Thanks for putting that up there, Jeff. Don't mind me as I just bounce you around. Hopefully I don't have you too dizzy. How much were your Congos, Tara? I just really appreciate you jumping in at all, Mitch. Means a lot. So it's really nice. You can pay $6 while I'm paying $17 for Congo. I showed Jeff the price. I don't think he could get over the price either. Thanks for dropping in, Cedric. Really appreciate it. No one's put up a link for Vertigo. Please put it up. Great guy. Got some great ponds. Where'd you see yours, Red Laser? Back at Big Al's too? Hey, Silver Creek. Nice of you to pop in. Appreciate it. Hey, oh, Silver. You're warped, Allison. You're warped. Red laser. Hey, thanks, Jeff. 18 on the chart. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that, considering I don't do lives very much because they scare the living bejeepers out of me. I'm just not very computer savvy and or techie, so I get nervous when it comes to this kind of stuff. But I'm trying to get better at it. But with good folks like you guys helping out, I really appreciate it. Hey, thanks, Mad Cat. That's really kind of you. Wow, appreciate that. That's very touching. Thanks. I'm not used to getting stuff like that, and that just means the world to me. Hey, budget pond keeper, what do you got going on over there? Anything interesting in the ponds or in the tanks? Is the weather any better? You were getting some pretty heavy snow over there in England. Hey, thanks. I really appreciate that. I said this is all really new to me, and you know, it's way out of my comfort zone. That is for sure. But uh, it's a way of me dealing with some of my social and other anxieties, and getting the nerve to do these things is a big step for me. Considering I hated even talking in public or stepping in front of a camera, now I have a YouTube channel. If that isn't an oxymoron, I don't know what is. But thanks to my friends and family and pushing me forward, I'm now able to do these. Like I said, I've got great friends and family who are very supportive. Thanks, Magnus. Forgot to ask you, how's your hockey team doing? Because the Leafs are stinking lately, even though they're going to make the playoffs. If anyone is out there is into bonsai or some really cool koi pond, especially the filtration part of it, go check out Green Machine from Sweden. Oh, does he know his stuff? Not to mention, he's got some great setups for some darting frogs, and he when he breeds, oh, he certainly knows his stuff. So make sure you check out Magnus at Green Machine Sweden. Great guy. Been one of my closest friends on YouTube since we started this uh, journey a few years back. Sorry, I'm just got to move this back. Take a seat here. Go get my drink, of course. You're definitely right, Red Laser. Magnus does have a pond filter system. Will blow your mind. In fact, he should be working for cities doing filtration for water treatment facilities because he could build one that would beat everything that's out there, and it'd be natural. Yeah, I'm starting to relax a bit now, Jeff, but at least the sound isn't quite as bad. I'm no longer doing the, well, not as bad, anyways. Magnus, is your pond totally clear of ice now? I know you've had a really mild winter. Thanks, Silver Creek. Yeah, we did that all ourselves years and years ago, including the great big pine bar. Thanks, Jeff. Uh, Jeff from Pelham's, he's got uh, a live coming out next Wednesday. I think it's at 2 o'clock. If not, he'll correct me. Yes, that's my Bruce Lee impression. Thanks, Allison. So back to Jeff's. He's got his live coming out uh, next Wednesday. So make sure everyone checks him out. Great guy, great channel. What else has everyone else got coming up? What do you got coming up, Mitch? Should say hello to my mom, who I know who's watching, and I really appreciate it. Hi, Mom. She's giving me some tips on what I need to do to my front door to paint it, make it look a little nicer right before the show. My mom was an interior decorator, if you can't tell by my house. And she's an artist too. I think I've showed you in the past several of her pieces of art. She's quite an amazing painter. So I'm going to need her advice as I want to do some. I want to paint the back of some of my aquariums, but I just don't want to paint them gray or black or blue. I want to add some lines in them and make it kind of look like rock work on the outside. So I'm going to get her to show me a couple tricks, and then I'll give it a shot this year. And Mad Cat, how did your move go? You get everything moved in okay? Hey, Adele. Good morning. How are you? How goes it in Australia today? Next question already. Not good, eh? Maybe you better have a coffee before the day starts and gets worse. Why do you feel like you've been hit by a truck? Or should I ask this question? Hey, Jeff, did you put up your own link, by the way? If you won't, Allison, will you put up Jeff's link? Because I know he's too shy to put up his own. That's true, Allison. Well, it's just about that time of day, I think. We've been going for almost 50 minutes now, which is probably about 30 minutes longer than I intended. Um, I appreciate everyone dropping in. And again, make sure you subscribe to each other. Uh, and if you do, make sure you watch a video and leave a comment for that person to let them know you subscribe. That way it doesn't disappear like my hair. Because YouTube will remove it if you haven't watched the video. So, happy birthday, Adele. Again, Mad Cat, that was so kind of you. I really appreciate that. That's something I would ever ask for. But it means the world to me that you've done that. Thanks again to my great mods and the great support system I have from my family. Thanks again, Magnus. Well, I'm going to sign off. Thank you, everyone. Have yourself a great day or great evening. We'll see you on the next video. And again, this Friday, I've got my review on hang on the back filters. I think you'll enjoy it. Um, I'll go through a list of 4 that I use, and I don't review anything I don't use. Just like we don't do any of the reviews on fish that we don't keep. Anyways, take care, everyone. Bye now.